Hello everyone, this is the recording for week 6. In the discussion we're talking about XML. Can XML be used beyond basic websites? Describe an example of XML use in web page or web application. And why should be XML important in website design? Reply to 3 others by Sunday. The initials do Wednesday, of course. Do not forget your required APA reference and in-text citation. The assignment is due Sunday at 11:59. You're to complete Lab 1 of Chapter 12 in the lab starting on page 619. You're going to use the data in the lab-1 data text file, and I have that in my Note Plus. So these are the things that you have to use. Let's see. And then you're going to use the code in tables 1211, 1212, 1214, and 1215 on pages 573 through 576 as a guide. You're going to create an XML schema definition file and save it as 12-1 asset solution. So now we have 2 there. Oh no, this one's XSD. So you're going to have an asset solution XML and an asset solution XSD. You're going to start your browser and validate, check your XML file and your XSD file and make sure there are no errors before you go on. Then you're going to start a new file in Notepad, which you are going to label as 12-1 asset _solution.xsl. And you're going to use the code in tables 1224 and 1228 as a guide to create the XSL style sheet to display the formatted contents of the lab 12-1 asset solution. You're going to sort the items by asset description, and the sort can be found on 591. So here is the general form of the sort element, and here's an example. So that's basically what you're going to do to sort your data. Excuse me. And then you're going to use the span tag to format a label. Asset ID as bold. Use the span tag to format the display content of asset ID as font, variant, small caps, font style italic, and fonts weight, bold, and the color. And this is an example of the spam style tag. So you're going to use an XSL.text tag to insert a label, and the XSL text tag can be found also on 91. So let's see. And here, excuse me, here in table 1228 has a lot of the sort, the text, the value of XSL style sheet tags, and so use that to help you see the format that you need. You're going to insert a label, and you're going to use all of these things using the XSL text and spam tags. You're going to place a label, date asset, so you have a location of asset, date asset acquired, and that will also use the XSL text and spam tags. And then you're going to format the asset date solid with variant as small caps and so on, using the XSL text and spam tags. Make sure that you close any open tags. Check all of your quotes that they're closed. I started grading this week and I spent like 3 hours on one because I was trying to find why the code didn't work. And I know it's something small, and I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to spend all that time. You need to find and make sure everything's closed. So what I'm going to do is just tell you what you're missing, refer you to the page where it's located if you're missing something. But if you have it in there and it doesn't work, then I'm going to just throw it back to you for you to find. Because I haven't even gotten hardly anything graded because I've spent all my time trying to find out why things don't work. So I'm going to leave that up to you. You're going to save the completed XSL file, and then you're going to activate the asset solution XML and add the question mark XML tag to link the style sheet. Save that. So see page 593 for linking the style sheet. Test the completed XML file and submit. You need to submit the XML file, the XSD file, and the XSL file in a zipped file. You don't have to include the banner because I have the banner, but if you want to, you can. Make sure that you have your path to the banner is strictly to the banner, no other path, because when I open it, it's from the same folder, and if you put some other path in there, it won't find it, and I will count off. So, viewing highlights in the book. I finally have the same book that you do, and you can now see my highlights. Just to refresh, you have to go to the bookshelfvitalsource.com user sign in, log in. Before you open the book or anything, click Manage, then Sharing, then Add Subscription. Enter my email in the box and click Save. You can find my email in the faculty info. Open the app and you'll be able to view my highlights in the app. Now, in the app itself, when you go to the app, you will find a highlights section, and you'll see that the person that you're sharing with, it'll have their little icon there. So the brown ones are mine for the final, and that's how you see them. It lets you know which ones are yours and which are somebody else's. So you're going to go to those pages, read the things that I've highlighted, make sure you understand them, and that's how you're going to study for the final. So here, instead of showing you the actual highlight, I'm just going to tell you what page it's on, and you need to subscribe to my highlights to see them. So a valid XML document page is on app 73. Parts of the document object model, HTML 508, DHTML on 508, JavaScript array on 520, layers on 534. Know about ID selector and class selector on page 540. What kind of tags do you need for them, etc. Another term for class selector is class name. I couldn't find that in the book. The disadvantage to using a client-side approach in XML on 562. W3C standards for XML on 565. XML does not replace HTML. That's on page 565. Case in XML on 566, relation name on 568, the XML comment on 578, and tag to center XML content on 590. That's all I have. If you have any questions about the assignment or the final or anything, just let me know.